This serial killer thought he was unstoppable. No pattern, no time, no rules. He believed randomness made him invisible, and for years, he was right. Israel Keyes didn't stalk victims. He didn't stay in one state. He didn't even kill the same way twice. He planned murders years in advance, buried weapons across the country, and vanished like nothing ever happened. And if not for one mistake, you might never have heard his name at all. This is the true crime story of Israel Keyes, the killer who believed chaos was the perfect disguise. Israel Keyes was born on January 7, 1978, in Richmond, Utah. He grew up in an extremely isolated and deeply religious household. His family followed a strict form of fundamentalist Christianity and lived largely off the grid. This isolation taught him how to live quietly, be self-reliant, and hide parts of himself from the world. From a young age, Keyes showed signs that something was wrong. He later admitted that violent thoughts and fantasies began in his early teens. He also displayed cruelty toward animals, a warning sign often associated with later violent behavior. Despite this, he learned how to appear normal, blending in and keeping his darker thoughts completely hidden. As he got older, Keyes enlisted in the United States Army. His military experience gave him discipline, patience, and weapons knowledge. After leaving the military, Keyes eventually settled in Alaska. On the surface, his life appeared ordinary. He worked construction, started a business, and became a father. Neighbors described him as quiet and dependable, but beneath that normal exterior, Israel Keyes was living a double life. What made him especially terrifying was his method. He chose victims at random. One of his most chilling crimes was the murder of Bill and Lorraine Currier in Essex, Vermont. In June 2011, Keyes drove to their farmhouse, broke into their bedroom, tied them up, and drove them to an abandoned farmhouse. There, he killed them, leaving no evidence behind. For months, their disappearance was a mystery. Years before committing crimes, Keyes traveled across the United States and buried what he called kill kits. These hidden caches contained weapons, restraints, and tools. He buried them in remote locations so he wouldn't need to buy anything locally when he decided to act. Keyes was meticulous. He would fly to one state, rent a car, drive hundreds of miles, commit a crime, return the car in a different city, and then fly home from another airport. He followed missing persons cases closely and studied law enforcement techniques, learning how investigations worked and adjusting his behavior to stay ahead. For years, it worked. Everything changed in February 2012. 18-year-old Samantha Koenig disappeared from Anchorage, Alaska. She was working alone at a coffee stand when a masked man abducted her. Surveillance footage captured the kidnapping, marking the first time one of Keyes' crimes was caught on camera. This single moment became the first real crack in his carefully constructed anonymity. After the abduction, Keyes left Alaska and began traveling across the country. During this time, Samantha Koenig's debit card was used at multiple ATMs in different states. These transactions triggered alerts and allowed investigators to track his movements. Federal authorities followed the trail and narrowed in on Keyes as a suspect. He was arrested in Texas. Once in custody, Keyes initially denied involvement, but as the evidence mounted, he began to talk. What he revealed shocked even experienced